GT Omega. Stay ahead of the game.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Can you guess which car we're in today? The clues are all there. It's the Alpha 155 and we're going back to Tokyo. Our friend Mr. Ridley has provided us with a setup which has completely confused me while setting up. For some reason, I couldn't get it anywhere near the PP. However, as some people have queried me on certain things, maybe this is a reason why. I'll give you an explanation of what happened. So I was at 609 pp and couldn't get it down. I don't know why that happened. Until I took the power restrictor, knocked it back one, put it back one, and then it reset the pp to 599.62. So we're on Comfort soft tyres. It's a four-wheel drive car, 543 brake horsepower. Suspension is set to fully customizable. Differential set to fully customizable. Everything's default. Nothing changed. 156 on the front downforce. 1317 on the rear. No restrictions on power. The racing is just popped up. 10. 320. Medium turbocharger. Normal handbrake. We've put the brake balance to -3. Nothing else added. Let's get to the track. So here we are. It's a 600 pp or less track. Fuel at ×3, tyres at ×12. We're racing a full field of relatively decent road cars. Mechanical damage is light and a shortcut penalty is heavy. What we're aiming to do is to get that clean race bonus. That was going to help us with the grind. We're going to aim to come first. We've got to do that over 12 laps. We've done the setting. We're going to go to my assist, traction control 1. Weak ABS because it's a race car. Counter-steer assistance on strong. The track's going to start wet, so we're going to need the help. Controller settings. I'm on a Fanatic DD Plus with the GT Extreme wheel. We're on force feedback max, torque 7, force feedback sensitivity 10. My brakes are the inverted version 3 Fanatec brakes. Without further ado, let's dive straight in. Here we go then. Fuel map's going to stay where it is. We're not going to change it. We are just going to slide up very quickly behind the Aston. Chuck it down the outside here. 5th gear, 160 mile an hour, going past Konomos. Absolute trooper of a car. So 6th gear, we're hoping to be around about the 190 mile an hour mark. We're not going to be, by the looks of it, on this occasion. We're going to brake just past the 200. Give Mr. Blazon a little bit of a challenge as we go into the corner, but keep Mr. Beauvoir behind us. Like a little bit of active diff to be able to. I don't think we've got one, have we? Be able to move that power a little bit away from the front. It's decent. The tyres are really bad though, aren't they? Comfort softs. Don't know whether we're going to have to change them at halfway or whether we're going to be on the same set of tyres. Just got to thread the needle here. We've got plenty of fuel. Tyres are just starting to show a little bit of red on the tops of the fronts and the rears. We've got the race in line nicely. 7th place. Let's just settle into the race and see if we can just sort of keep track of the pack. Mr. Suswillow there is trailing. So we've had a bit of an issue with YouTube today. Overnight we received 4 copyright strikes for I say strikes, they're not really strikes. I haven't been told off. What it is they're going to remove the monetization from me. I'm not going to earn any money from the video, and somebody else has claimed the rights to the video because of 4 instances within that video. Not only been yesterday or last night's video, I've had 3 further ones in the last week, and each of these you have to appeal against and you have to fight for your corner to say that it's your own work. Well, I'm sick to death of it, to be honest. I don't think I should be made to do this. It's my video. I created the footage from within a game. It's all my vocals. It doesn't even bear relation to any other video because ultimately, it's unique to me. Nobody else does this as far as I'm aware. Plenty of people do the video without any sort of voiceover, but the AI algorithm that's being used to check for copyrighted material, and I know what it's trying to do. They're trying to prevent people from redistributing saved footage of NASCAR races. I understand that. The only problem is that I've declared that this is my work when I've posted the video, and I've posted hundreds of them, and there's a computer going through the videos every night, everything that's posted, and is selecting selective parts that it can match up to another video somewhere. So say for example, I go to Universal Studios in Orlando and I walk past the Need for Speed ride, and I video it from left to right. I walk past it videoing it. How many people do that? Well, I've got a video last year from when I went to Universal of exactly that. Walked into the Need for Speed ride, videoed the cars inside, and it happens I've got a copyright strike because somebody else has got exactly the same video, very similar height, very similar music that's being played in the background, and I'm not allowed to have that video on my channel. So I've had to delete it because I can't raise money on that, and the other person has been able to claim it. So I've got a massive problem with YouTube, and I'm not going to spend an hour a day claiming the money that is pennies, it's cents in the pound, that get made up into my monthly payment from the hard work that I do. It's not hard work. I enjoy doing it. It's relatively easy. But for some reason, something has changed in the last week, and it's teed me off. So I've written a nice email explaining this, and I've told them I'm going to change my streaming platform if it doesn't stop. I'm feeling that I'm being harassed, and somebody is fraudulently trying to claim my work as theirs, because it's a computer doing it, and it needs to stop. It is not their work, it's mine, and I don't want that to happen every time I post a video and the next day have to fight for my rights as a YouTuber. I'm kind of annoyed by it. So anyway, long story short, within 3 hours of me sending the email, the 4 strikes from last night were rescinded, and I have the monetization back. Not that that means much, it's cents, it's pennies, but it's the principle. I have to find a way of letting YouTube now know it's out of order. They can't make me do this every day for a computer game. It's not real footage of anything, and I say so every night I post it. Anyway, keep repeating myself. I appreciate the messages I've had from people, from the support that you've given me today. Really, really good of you. Thank you. And we will have to see what happens. I always stream to YouTube and Twitch. If we're racing a NASCAR race, as in a NASCAR track on Gran Turismo, there may be the requirement that I can't stream on YouTube. If they continue this tirade that they're on, I will just have to not stream NASCAR or not stream on YouTube. And I don't know which way to go at the moment. I can't stream a NASCAR track, it seems, because somebody will lay claim to it. So Daytona Raceway, Watkins Glen, etc. are all off the cards for streaming, unfortunately. We'll just have to see. Anyway, long story short, it's resolved for today. We'll have to see where it goes in the future. Let's catch back up in the race. We're on lap 3. We've done a 2:11.711, our fastest lap. We're going to just try and catch up with Mr. Suswillow. We've been following him a little while. We are ahead of Cookabun, and we're chasing Gallo, who's 10 seconds ahead. The Alpha 155 is a reputable race car. British touring car, European touring car, road rally car, absolute track monster. So I've seen hill climb variants of this car. It is an absolute beast. It sounds phenomenal. It drives phenomenal. But we've put, I'm going to say we, Mr. Ridley has opted to use comfort softs to try and keep the power where it is. On his test drive, he said it's a great little car. It's a brilliant little shot, and it is actually driving very, very, very well. So we're improving our lap time, but we're not overly fast in terms of anywhere near the fastest lap set by Mr. Suswillow, the dude in front. But if we can keep with him, if we can get up to him on the braking marker and then get into his slipstream going down the straight, we've got an opportunity here of... Look at how much we got into him on the braking. That's the ABS weak. We've got an opportunity here, 1.474 seconds. We're going to slingshot past him. We're going to lose the benefit of the toe, but we have gained. We're going to move out of his way so he doesn't get our toe. See if we can put in a 209 or similar. Maybe. There it is. 2097, so just outside Suswillow's time. He's going to come back to us 181. We're a little bit down on top speed. Maybe the gearing could be better. Are we going to get 185 maybe? Suswillow is flying. Brake on the 150. He's braked a bit earlier as well. Second gear into the corner. Ooh. We touched the wall. Let's see how we go chasing him through then. Let's give him a mano race through the town. Oh, are we going to get him on the inside apex here? I think we are. Just touched the brakes down at fourth gear. He's gone round us on the outside. We've got it back to fourth. We're half a second down. That was the scrub on the wall, wasn't it? Third gear in. Thread the needle. We want fourth gear out here. There we go. 7 seconds back to Gallo. We're on lap 5. He's pitting this lap, I'd suggest. And then on we go. Ooh. Try to keep off the wall. Braking was shocking there. We lost all traction. It looks like we're going to be changing tyres at the halfway stage. We've got another 5 laps in fuel. That's going to be interesting, isn't it? Braking on the 150. We're going to fuel. I would suggest the right thing to do is to stop on lap 6 and get better tyres. A half a tank of gas, that's what I think. I think that's what I'm going to do. We are absolutely knocking socks out of Suswillow. I don't think we're going to improve the lap time. We're not at this point. Tyres are past their best. Gallo's gone to the piss, so we've now picked up the lead of the race. That last lap was a 2:10 888. Gallo is taking all the fuel. Look. He's dropped back into 9th place or more. Braking on the 150. We've gone purple at that point. Trying to get the car in. I'm going to keep it in 3rd. I'm not going to drop it to 2nd. Now I was trying to put another video up tonight. I was trying to do 30 laps of Suzuka, Tsukuba, one of them, and I failed miserably. I've spent 2 hours trying to get it done, 5 or 6 different cars, and couldn't get it in the rain. I'm really struggling with the wet line on the track. Not making sense in my head. I can't find a consistent line where there's grip. It's difficult at my age to make the brain adjust to that kind of changes. It's not working for me. So I'm going to work on that a bit quietly in the background and see if I can come up with something. I've got 4 or 5 cars that I've tried out. I've tried them all tonight. Maybe they just need a little bit of a tune to make them a bit more drivable in wet conditions. But we'll see if we can get that one back to the channel soon, so we'll see where we go. I'm supposed to get 2 videos done tonight. I've done 1, but tomorrow night I'm going to be busy. Try and do 2 videos. See if we can get this posted tonight before like 3 AM, and then we'll get some sleep. Here we go. It's lap 6. We're going to go to the pits now, change tyres. Take 2.5 laps of fuel to give us 6 laps, and then we'll just give the undercut opportunity. Soft tyres, 6.2 laps of fuel we want to take. Ooh, gotta stop drinking. There we go. So, Suswillow came in with us. Kookaburra and Blazan Fraga went to the front. 11 seconds to the rear. So Gallo is, Miazano is 5 seconds back. They're catching us. So that was effectively a 17-second pit stop by the look of it. Based on that information. Already tell we've got grip from these tyres. Through the tunnel. 5th gear, we did it in 4th. Okay, short shifting through. We need to save the fuel, we need to hammer it, my mate. Come on. Braga and Blazan together ahead of us. We came through there rather sprightly. Enjoyed that. So, Kookaburra's gone to the pits. I'm expecting Blazan and Fraga to go in. So we're then charging. Gallo is 5.3 seconds behind us. There's a potential for him to be catching up. That lap was 2:14. So if we base that on an average of 2:10, that was around about 21-second pit stop for us. Approximately. Are we going to get that 185? We don't, but we are purple. Just Willow at 209.492. Have to see if we can get somewhere near that. Felt ever so slow first couple of turns. Purple or red? Oh, blue, that's alright. Something to build on. Gonna drop 2 gears here. Fourth gear drive out. That was a little bit wide, but we managed to save that. Oh, 0.6 up. That would suggest a 209.1. Now, Mr. Ridley said quite excitedly about this race that he was able for the first time ever to tie the fastest lap with the AI. I'm hoping that we're going to Beat the AI today. Oh, we just made it deep into there. Let's see if we've lost any time. We have 0.2, but this should be a 2092 if we're doing it the right way. It might be a 208. You never know. It is a 208.966. Half a second faster, and we claim the fastest lap of the race by a little bit of a chunk. So, Gallo 8.8 seconds back. He's going to be pitting the end of this lap. All we're doing now is driving to the end. We're chasing for lapped cars. That's what we're doing. Third gear around this corner. That's what we want. We're going to see if we can beat that fastest lap again. Let's see. Feels really good, really controlled. It's really fast. Feels really fast. It feels like it could be quicker, even though it's almost half a second quicker than the fastest lap, which is just because we're on lower fuel and better quality tyres. They're not better quality, they're the same quality, but they've got less wear. And we are on it. We are going to try and brake on the 150 and try and keep it tucked in nice and tight. There we go. We're definitely moving quicker when we get to this corner. Need to brake just before the 150 in reality. Another half a second quicker, a 208.4 maybe. This could make this 26.30 car. I have to say a 208.3. Gallo's going to go to the pits. That means that's going to be Cookabun chugging along behind us. 12.8 seconds back to Gallo. He's about to dive in. He's gone in. He needs tyres and fuel. Cookabun's a long way back though. Purple sector again, down to third. Gallo took fifth. He only took 4% of fuel. He was taking tyres. I think he's on a quality of tyre greater than us. But we were on comfort softs, he's on like road softs. Not racing. The road type tyre. "26 seconds ahead of Cookabun. We're now chasing down Gentry. That's our target. That's what we want to. Gentry and Conamos, we want to lap. We've got 2 laps to do it in. 2.5 laps. We're not particularly fast down the straight. We're losing 10 miles per hour to other cars, but this is just exceptional acceleration and really, really good cornering ability. So, brake just before the 150. Let's try and get into the corner. We really gear slammed that time, but we made it in. Get a power slide out. Half a second down, so the tyres have lost their best. Still going to be a 208, I would suggest. 29 seconds ahead of Cookabun, and we really are chasing down Gentry. 208.7, not slow at all, not at all. 2 laps to go. 206, yeah, we look like we're going to be somewhere around a 206.40, I would suggest. Which is a 26.40, which is particularly decent time. But it is a full race car, so it's a little bit different. We've been using road cars in the supercar sort of touching era, classic supercars. Got some good ones to come. I know we've been doing a lot of this. I've been trying to intersperse it with some other quality races as per suggestions from people, but I've also been extremely busy and yeah, I've got to make time for it all. Life meets itself coming the other way sometimes. That's where we're at. Here we go, on lap 11 then. Gentry's just about to make the turn in. Can we catch Conomos? That is going to be the challenge for the day. We just passed Conomos as we came down onto this straight. I saw the flags being waved. I don't think we're going to catch Conomos. Don't even know if we're going to catch Gentry. Have we got the pace to catch Gentry down to the finish line, maybe? I don't know if we've got the straight on the speed. There he is. We can see him for the first time. Is this going to... No, it's not going to be a 2:08. It's not going to be a 2:09. Oh, we lost a bit of time there. These tyres have certainly scrubbed off the top. We're on the final lap now, though. There he is. I think Conomos might be out of our distance. Just splash this through the remaining puddles, braking on the 150. You can see how much the track is drying as we go round. A lot of those puddles have disappeared. Here we go, charging down. Way we need to go. Blue lights flashing on the digital indicator to Mr. Gentry. He knows we're coming. Is he going to make us room though? Does he have to? Does he want to? He does. He leaves the gap. Well done, sir. Trying to minimise his time loss even though he's last on the track. Just open the door for us to let us through. That's all he needs to do. We won't impede on him if he's not going to impede on me. So there we go. Each to everyone. Here we go. On the 150 for the final time. 35 seconds ahead of Kukabun. We're aiming to get over the line. I would hope for a 30, but it doesn't look like it. 15 seconds to get to the line. We dropped 1.6. No, we're going to be sometime before the 26.40, which is still a decent time with 2:08s. That puts us up there with the 3000 GT, the Nissan GTR, the engine swap Alpine. Tremendous. What a great little car that is. It's one you know you've got to own, and it's one I know you do own. So get the tune in, get it round the track and see what you think. How does that fit? So a 26.36, a sub 26.40. That's definitely what it's capable of. Fastest lap of the race was ours on lap 9. 2:08.347, and we lapped Gentry, but not Conomos. Clean race bonus? Absolutely. Not going to deny that one. There it is. Add some of that there. 76 million. Been going down recently. And a 3-star roulette ticket for the day. Happy day. 62 miles done for the day just around that circuit. Banana. And there you have it. a great little car. Thank you very much, Mr. Ridley. I've got a queue of cars from you stacking up, so we've got to get some done. And thank you everybody else watching for coming along today and hearing me witter about how poor a YouTuber's life can be. But we're going to have good days, and we'll see you on the next one, which will also be a good day. We'll have all the best. Take care. Goodbye for now. Can't turn it off. It looks great, doesn't it? Really good. As soon as we lose sight of it, we'll click stop.